All right, Nicole. So what is going on in the Chocolate City this week? And you need to unmute yourself because otherwise we can't hear you at all.
I always do that. He was so good. I'm like, I don't know. Don't stop. Yeah, I definitely have to tune in the next time he's on.
Eric is really good. He really gets that you'll have to listen to that replay.
Yes.
He just did a great show. Yes, he always does though.
He's amazing.
So what's going on with you, lady? What's going on with you?
Yes. So let's see. I did finally meet with the owner of the venue that we spoke about where I was attacked a few weeks ago. Okay. The conversation was actually it was good. We had a good conversation. Obviously that she was not there when it happened, right? So she was unable to give her real insight, but she definitely told me she does not condone, a man putting his hands on a woman for any reason whatsoever. So she's gonna have to go. So her management team lied to her about what happened. So she's going back, I think she said today or tomorrow, to review the tapes, and then she'll be in contact with me again. So hopefully, then my dad had to get involved. He spoke to the lady. I said, okay, Dad, don't go too hard on her, because he come out the gate real strong and heavy, but he did good. He remained professional. So I think that there's something that we will be able to work out. I think.
Now, why would the management team lie though? Because don't you know the manager?
I guess, right. I guess that's why they lied, because they knew they didn't do their job as management. Their job is to come out and assess the scene and to, get an insight into what's happening. But they never came outside of the building. And so that's why they lied to her and told her that they spoke to me. Yes, one of the managers that I know, it was a woman. She told her boss, which is the owner, that she spoke to me knowing good and well she did not speak to me at all. I didn't even see her. So yeah, so that's part of that. That was kind of part of the issue too. They were all lying to cover their tracks. Oh, so that's crazy, but I guess that's what people feel they have to do when they know they're wrong. But the lady appears very fair-minded, and this doesn't appear to be something that she would ever be a part of or be supportive of. So I think once she looks at the tapes, I told her, well, just run the tapes back. You don't have to trust my word. Just run the tapes back. I think then she'll get a clearer picture of the truth.
So with the lies and things going on, that changes the whole dynamic of the people that you were once friendly with.
Absolutely. I mean, even the police officer lied. And this just shows me in these police brutality cases how they will always lie. Like even the police, I read the report. I finally got a copy of the report. I was the one that called the police, mind you. But the officer said in the report, well, I guess the man, he had to talk to the security guard too. So yeah, they said that I was choking him. It's almost as though they painted me as the aggressor. So anyone who knows me know that's ridiculous. And number two, why would I be trying to hurt a man? Why would I just willingly be hurting a man? That doesn't even make sense. A security guard at that, a big 300-pound man, there's no way I would ever attack a man just for no reason. That don't even sound
right. Didn't you say that you were about to go up the stairs? You put one foot on the stairs?
And then, yes, I was the one choked. Exactly. So when I put one foot on the stairs, he grabbed me and pulled me by my neck from behind. And so in self-defense, yes, I punched him a time or two, but that was me defending myself, telling him to let go of my neck. That wasn't me, just walking in, deciding to punch a man that day,
That is that's crazy.
Well, right, but that's how I'm like, wow, okay, this is now I'm seeing how these real cases, when things like this happen, I'm seeing now how it plays out. I see how the police will lie or whatever to cover up certain things. So yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
Yes. So we're gonna so hopefully, like I said, she told us that she would review the tapes because she has to go. They have to be pulled. She has to rewind it. I told her the timestamp so that way they don't have to watch a whole night. But yeah, and then to make matters worse, the owner told me that they don't even charge that time of night because they're closed. They were closing, she said, a half hour later. So that makes me wonder. So then why was he acting so crazily? Like it wasn't even like I owed them any money because there was no cover charge that time of night. So yeah, that dude was just clearly having a bad day, and I guess he took it out on me for whatever reason. But
Girl,
yeah,
he had probably been watching that dude, that dude.
Yeah, something might have happened before I came on the scene, and so right, it was just already bad for him.
Man, that's unbelievable almost.
Yeah.
There's no cover charge.
No cover charge that time of night. So there was no reason that he didn't let me in eat, like he didn't just let me through.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So we will see. So stay tuned. I am going to keep you and your listeners posted on what happens with this crazy case.
Oh my God, that is just crazy. So what's going on in Chocolate City with the Ready to Love crew?
Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm an episode behind because I couldn't, when I tried to replay it on demand on Sunday, it would not, it wasn't up there yet. And normally they post it like the next morning, but it wasn't there. So I haven't checked since. It could be up there now.
So they really don't interact. You just never really actually run into them filming anywhere.
No, I don't. I have not, except for the one girl, Sabrina. And also remember, they have finished taping this season also. So I think they have probably been taping. This is not live. So I think they probably filmed this a few months ago, probably over the summer, I'm guessing. Yeah. So so I never ran into any of them. I've never seen any of these people ever in real life, like in my travels around the area. I have never seen these people before. Well, no, I take that back. Sabrina was engaged to this guy that I know who's in the fashion industry. But other than that, no, never heard of him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought that, with it being filmed in the Chocolate City, I thought you were going to be running into people and we were going to be getting some personal sighting updates. And we saw this one with this one and all of that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, I think I missed it. Yeah, I think they did it over the summer and I missed all the action.
Oh my goodness.
Plus, I'm not in DC as much anymore, because of COVID, everything's shut down. I work from home, so I don't really drive to DC that often anymore. Like before when I used to work in DC. So, after work, I would maybe go to happy hour, maybe hang out after work. But I live in the suburbs. So now I'm not really driving to DC as much as I used to back then. So that's probably also why I did not run into them this summer. I wasn't really in DC that much this summer.
Okay. So you guys still are shut down, have some shutdowns due to COVID?
Well, I think no. I was definitely in DC this past Sunday and that venue was totally not shut down. But they did have they did like certain venues like City Winery. I think you have to show, no, you do. You have to show your vaccination card before you can go to that venue. So if anyone wants to go to City Winery, you cannot go if you're not vaccinated. So I think over the summer they were trying to figure out little things like that.
Oh, okay. So what is going on in Chocolate City this weekend? What's
So I found a few things. So tonight there is a happy hour at Ozio's. All of you guys familiar with the DMV, they have a renovated rooftop. So there is a happy hour tonight. I think, it's a late night happy hour. So I think it's from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's tonight on M Street in DC. And then they're having a Friendsgiving happy hour tomorrow at the Republic Garden, which is downtown Silver Spring on Georgia Avenue. So that's a place. So there used to be this infamous club in DC called Republic Gardens, and it was run by Mark Barnes. And he's the most successful, event or party kind of promoter in the area. Well, he started off promoting the parties. Then he wound up evolving into the owner of the venues. And so he owned the biggest nightclub on the East Coast. It was called Dream. Love. No, it was called Dream, then Love. Now he owns the Park at 14th, which is probably where we went, X, when you came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mark Barnes owns that, which is still probably one of the most popular restaurant lounges in DC. So they opened a new spot downtown Silver Spring. Every time I say Republic Gardens, people say, wait, Republic Gardens is back open? So I have to tell them, no, 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 not Mark Barnes Republic Gardens. This is an entirely new venue, new ownership, and it's downtown Silver Spring. So they're having a happy hour tomorrow. It's called Friendsgiving, so the Thanksgiving happy hour. And then on Saturday, DJ Jay Hassanic, anyone who's from the DMV knows Jay Hassanic is like the best DJ of life. I don't even know how to describe him. His music set is so good. It's like a mix of maybe like house music, old school hip hop. I think it's just the way he mixes. It's very different, but in a good way. Yeah, so it's not like just hip hop. It's like everything. It's like disco music, it's house. He just mixes it so well. So anyway, he's going to be the DJ on Saturday at a venue called Transit, and that is from 7 p.m. until midnight. There is no cover for that, which is nice. So that's Saturday, and then Sunday Fun Day. Everywhere has a brunch for the most part. The Park at 14th, which I just mentioned, their food is really, really good. So they're having their weekly Sunday brunch. And I actually went to Mad Cow. Yes, there is a Black-owned restaurant called Mad Cow. Absolutely right. Why he wanted to name it that, I do not know, because it's Caribbean themed. But anyway, so Mad Cow is located in Laurel, not too far from where I live. And they actually have a really, really good brunch. So if you're into like kind of Caribbean food and drinks, and they have like an outside covered tent. It's heated now that it's getting chilly. Their food is very good. So for Sunday brunch, I would recommend Mad Cow if you feel like driving all the way to Laurel, Maryland. And yeah, so that's all I got going on this week or weekend. Next week is going to be a busy week in the DMV because Thanksgiving is coming. And so they always do a lot of parties kind of like Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay. And I have a question for you because you mentioned that you were going to have a brunch for the group. When is the group?
Yes. So I was supposed to have a Dat Truth brunch actually this past week, but when everything went down at the other restaurant the week before, it threw off my whole week. I hadn't made the reservations. So I'm going to say stay tuned for that, Dat Truthers. I am going to still organize a brunch for us, and I'm going to do that. Well, we're at it. November's done. So it'll probably be maybe that first or second weekend in December. Okay. And I actually think I'm going to do it at Mad Cow, actually, since I just went there and the food was really good.
Okay. You said the second week in December?
Yes, I'm looking at that weekend. I do know when it gets cold, group members don't want to really come out as much. But hopefully it's not too bad the second weekend in December.
I might see, what's going on in my world at that point.
Yes, I'd love for you to come. Well, once I get the date locked in, I will tell you first.
Okay.
And then
you a little quick flight over there. I might have to sleep on your couch, but
Oh, well, that's fine. Wait, Snuggles will be waiting for you.
Oh my God, what is Snuggles?
My dog. I hope you're not afraid of dogs.
I'm not afraid of them. I just don't necessarily like them, but it's all good.
I love you then. Dogs want to jump on people that don't want them so much.
I know.
Yeah, he's a little guy too, so he wants all the love and all the snuggles.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I already know. I have 2 girlfriends that have those little dogs, and I walk in and they're just like, oh my God, she's wonderful. Let me just jump on her and smell her and lick her. And I'm like, please, we're not.
And on the inside, you're like, please get away from me, dog.
I'm like, we are not friends. Why are you doing this?
Exactly. They can sense it and they love it.
All right. So what are we Netflix and chilling with since it's freezing outside?
No, I know. I'm kind of behind myself, but I do want to see. I think we talked about it last week. I still didn't watch it yet. I hope to get to it this weekend. The movie with Idris Elba and Regina, was it King? It's the Western. Did you see that yet? It's on Netflix. Yes, it takes place in like a Western town, I guess. It's about Black cowboys from what I'm gathering. So we still got to watch that. Let's see what else. Have you gotten into All American with Taye Diggs?
Oh, wow. No, I have not.
Yes, it's a really, really cute series about Taye Diggs is a football coach and he's a coach of a high school in like Beverly Hills, California. But it shows the whole, he has one foot, he's from Crenshaw, but he's now like, living in Beverly Hills, raising his family, but it's a lot of different dynamics going on. Really, really good show for young people and people our age too. So that's on Netflix. So I need to catch up and finish with that. Oh my gosh, X, you must watch. You know what you would like? Sex Education. Have you heard of that?
I have, and I started watching it a couple times and
you couldn't get into. It's very different. It is very
different. But I did start watching it a couple times. I'm assuming at some point I will get bored enough to sit here and actually watch it. Or keep it on long enough. I lose interest. You have to really catch my attention.
You gotta watch that long enough to get it.
What I've actually been watching is I like reality stuff more so.
This show is crazy.
I've been watching this really crazy reality show. It's called Love Never Lies. And it's actually in Spanish, however, they have a translator. So, I more so listen to it than watch it because, them doing that. But I see the reactions and things, and they've done a really good job of translating. It fits very well. So what they do is the one couple can win $100,000. So when they lie, they lose money as a group. And when they tell the truth, they get 1,000 euros added. So it's really, however, what they're finding out, because they do that eye thing to determine whether they're telling the truth or not. So you can't control that. They have the machine thing that reads the eyes. And so these people are being asked questions, and some of them are lying, but it's coming out that they're lying. And so the truth is like destroying some of these relationships. And some of the truths are just so outrageous, like the one lady, they asked her guy if he had ever lied to her about fidelity, about being faithful to her. And so he answered no, but the thing came back. And when it comes back a lie, it says lies, lies, lies.
So it's all loud. It's putting them on blast. Like they can't even pretend. They can't even lie out the lie.
Oh my God. And I'm sitting here, I'm cracking up. And then on the other end, I'm like, man, these relationships, I mean, would you really want to go on that show? Because you're going to find out the truth. You're going to find out the truth.
The truth is probably not always very pretty.
The truth has not been pretty. The truth has not been pretty.
What are the questions about the relationship itself? What are they even asking?
Yes, they're asking about the relationship itself. And it's just a whole lot of little twists and turns. They bring in other people and exes and stuff. And oh my God, I just don't know if, I don't know what 100 euros is in the US dollars. But no, I don't think you want to know the truth and you want the money, but it seems like those two don't go together. If you want to know the truth, you're probably not going to get the money.
Right, exactly. Because like you said, it just doesn't go together.
Because if you break up,
I don't know how any of these relationships survive, like any of these.
I was just about to say, if you break up during the show, then you're eliminated from it. So if they break up, then they're eliminated.
Who's going to break up on the show, even though they want to?
Oh no, there's a couple that already broke up.
They said no more, man or woman, right?
Yeah,
they just said no more.
The guy, they sent them off, and he determined that he wanted to be with this other chick that he had just met. And so that's
hurtful.
So he walked off with another woman, and she didn't even have a chance at the money because now she's not part of a couple anymore.
Wow. She didn't have a chance because he chose somebody else.
Exactly. It's so messed up. Anyway, so I guess that's our Netflix and chill. I don't suggest anybody Netflix and chill to Love Never Lies though, because you might wind up getting into an argument. And
that's okay. Be careful who you Netflix and chill with. Okay.
And what you watch.
I also love Married at First Sight. This latest season, I think, is in Houston. I just started it though, but I really got into that show last year. It's really good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, I like Married at First Sight as well. I haven't seen it in a while either though.
So yeah, this was my first time watching it in a while, but it was good. It's good. It's a good show.
Okay, all right.
So yes, that's what's on my Netflix and chill list. I need to finish that. What is it? Love Never Lies.
Yes.
I'm gonna start that. I didn't realize Steve Harvey's show had been moved to Facebook, and so he just cracks me up. Like I'll see different things on his Facebook show on my feed, and it's the funniest stuff. I think it's his advice. I don't know if he's doing a full show, but on Facebook they're just showing the parts where audience members can like ask Steve Harvey a question, usually about their relationship, but not always. And it's just the funniest stuff I have ever seen in my life. I forgot what it's called. What is his show called? I guess Steve Harvey, but on Facebook? I don't know.
I never knew he had a show on Facebook.
Yeah, I never knew either because I'm scrolling. I'm like, I think this is a Facebook show because he's no longer on, I think he was on ABC. So yeah, he moved the show to Facebook, but it's great. It's hilarious.
Okay, I might have to check that out because as much as other people hate Steve Harvey, I kind of like him.
Oh, he's so funny. I like him because he's funny. Like even in the show, the advice he gives, even when he's being serious, it's still funny.
Yes.
Like, and the way he says it is so simplistic. It almost helps you think it out for yourself.
Yep.
Which I like. Yeah. So I always liked his style because he's a funny man.
Yes, he is. Yes.
I'm going to send you I'll send you, I'm going to, I'll when I see a clip, I'll just send it to your inbox.
Okay, cool. And you can also, share those in the public group as well.
Oh, yeah. They're hilarious.
Yeah. So we can promote that and we'll have people coming to watch it there as well. That's a good thing.
Yes. We need to get on Steve Harvey. How we get in the audience?
I don't know. We need to find out because he's not in Chicago anymore. I think he's out in Cali.
Oh, did he move out to LA? Probably. Okay.
Yeah, I think
that's fine. We could go to LA to the show.
Girl, we can get a girls trip and head right on out there.
Exactly. Oh, my former boss. Shout out Eric. My Eric Malloy, my former VP when I used to work at Amtrak. His family was just on Family Feud with Steve because he hosts Family Feud. Yeah. So shout out to the Estep family. He was so excited. He sent me the clip. It was so cute. So yeah, they just did Family Feud, and I guess they flew out to LA too.
Okay. Well, you just gave me an idea because LA is warm.
And yes, exactly.
We might need some warmth.
Exactly. Because it's winter here. Oh, we're about to be.
Oh yeah, it's winter here. It is currently 32 degrees. It's winter.
Oh yes, you guys are in winter. It's like 70 to here though today. So we're having a bit of a warm. Yeah, we're having a warm front today.
Oh God, I'll be in Dallas next week though, and
there you go.
I'll be playing all the replays from you guys' launch show. So
that's right.
Everybody make sure they tune in for that. Okay, well, thanks for coming on and telling us what's hot and keeping us in the know, Miss Nicole. Yeah. And we shall not talk to you next week, but we will talk to you the week after that.
Yeah. So everyone, please enjoy your Thanksgiving or holiday time with your families.
All right.
Okay. We'll talk soon, X.
Yep. Have a good one.
Right. You too. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Chicago, I have a question for you. Who do you know in Chicago that always knows what events are going on? Did a name come to mind? If so, please connect me with them because I am not good at doing this segment. If you are a promoter in Chicago and would like to Zoom in on Thursdays to promote your upcoming events or shows, please visit my Facebook page, Xavier Fox, to Zoom in and share that info. Okay, my monthly